some friends, changes to your lifestyle, but you keep failing. Well, my friends, so I wanted to get into. Okay, so I want to stick to what I was talking about first. Okay, so you're trying to make changes to your lifestyle, but you keep failing. That is perfectly normal. Okay, my friends, you do not need to hit the nail on the head right off the bat. Change takes time, especially when you have to factor in. Let's say you're 40 years old. You had a garbage diet for most of your life. It's not going to be simple once you start putting in salads. Once you start feeling feeling like you're not getting enough food, because when you have a salad versus like a big burger, that burger will fill you up. Is it junk? Yes. Versus that salad, you're gonna feel like you haven't had much. Okay. But the more that you do it, you will start to feel cleaner. Plus, you will feel more motivated. This could go towards drinking. This could go towards weed. So I wanted to read you this, which is pretty encouraging. So I just typed in what percentage of alcoholics get sober. Roughly, credit to Google, roughly 30% to 60% of people with alcoholic use disorder recover or achieve remission, often requiring multiple attempts. Okay, I want to read you that part. That that final little part. Often requiring multiple attempts. So it really, but you do not want to bite off more than you can chew right off the bat. Again, you want to fix your diet. Just going strictly keto, that's going to ruin things because you have bitten off more than you can chew. Okay, just slowly go into. You have a little salad. You still want to have like a cheat day. That's perfectly fine. But what you don't want to do is go 100% vegetarian, go 100% cold turkey. Same with the alcohol. You don't want to cut off 100%. Just start weaning off a little bit. Same with weights. Correct. You don't want to get into fitness and then just right off the bat start doing 7 days per week. You don't want to do that because you're going to ruin things for yourself. You're going to think this is too hard. When in reality, you can make gains. You could develop a nice physique with 3 workouts per week. That's literally all you know. Now, yes, you have to do your own research. You have to look at the workouts, but it does get easier. Okay, so it does get easier. That is the main point. Failing, that is part of the process, and that goes for dating, that goes for making money. We have all crapped money on things that we shouldn't have spent it on. Correct? Dating, we have all dated people we knew we shouldn't have dated, but yet we did it anyways. Okay, so it comes with lifestyle changes too, but you will notice that it gets easier. Okay, just little by little, your sleep time. Sleep is critical. Shut off your phone. I know it's hard, but it's going to get simpler the more you do it. Nice, dark, cool room, but it just starts with little steps. Reading, you want to start reading, find books that you like to read. Writing, start writing about topics that you're interested in. Fairy tale books like fake stuff like the Harry Potter stuff, read it. Crime, you like gritty, Manson family type shit, read it. Okay, you want to write your own true crime novel, start writing. But the main point is that you will fail. You will feel like, oh, I don't feel like writing. Actually, that's perfectly normal. You will not hit the bullseye right off the bat. But even when you've been doing it for a long time, you will have little stretches where you don't feel motivated. Okay, that's perfectly normal. We're all human. Okay, but the sheer fact that you want to do better, that will lead you towards exploring the avenues which will make you better. So if you just keep making excuses, oh, that's not going to work out for me, then you're not going to fucking get anywhere. So bare minimum, you have to have that mindset that you want to do better, and little by little, yes, it is a brutal process, but you have to keep going. We all have to keep going. So the more that you focus in on that you want better, you will get better. Okay, I guarantee you that. But it all starts with the mindset shift that you want to do better. Then, little by little, your whole and outlook will change. You will change for the better. Then you're gonna look back and think, "Fuck, I am so proud of myself." Then what you need to do once you reach that point is now you need to start telling people, okay, because that's the way that it works. You're oh god, you start off in the mud. If I want to do better for myself, you start watching people, learn from them, then you better your situation. Then it's your job to let the people coming up how to improve their situation. So you see how it's a positive cycle because you don't want to keep people down. You don't want to learn things, but then you don't want to go around saying, "Nah, man, you have no hope. Nah, man, you have no hope. Why are you gonna try? You're not. Why are you gonna try when you're not even gonna accomplish anything?" Okay, that is not what you want to do. You do not want to keep people down. You want to lift people up. Okay, so it all starts with the mindset. You want to do better, and you have to allow yourself to fail. Okay, because it's just one big learning process. Life is just one big fucking puzzle, one big game that you learn from every single day. Okay, so that being said, my friends, I hope you have a nice Saturday. Hope you have a nice Mother's Day. Put W Mom in the comment section below. So like the stream and sub to my channel. Thank you for tuning into this live.